let's go ahead, my love. Let's jump right into another reading. Let's see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. As always, keep in mind these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. I feel like somebody's getting readings on you, feminine. That came up in the last reading as well, so it's double confirmation. Double emphasis on that thing. Yeah. Somebody's definitely feeling pulled or guided to come towards you. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? We have third party. Fated meeting. So it's like third party or no. This is a fated meeting. Something that's meant to be. It was predetermined. We have intuition. Again, somebody's getting readings here. We have party. Okay. I feel like somebody went to a party. Maybe they were doing tarot readings or something. They're like, oh, let me get a reading right quick. Okay. They were completely blown away by whatever it is that the reader said. I feel like this is something that now they want to do again. They want to get another reading. They want more information on this situation. I feel like if you do readings, or obviously you're watching one right now, this is confirmation. All right. This person could have recently texted you and you were like, should I reply? I'm not so sure. I don't know. All right, they might be hitting you up soon and you're like, you know, I don't know. So let's see what comes out here in this reading. They're definitely going to be reaching out, whether it's a phone call, text message, DM, something. And it's going to be completely unexpected to you because maybe you thought this person, you know, hey, they're involved with someone. I'm just going to go ahead and move on. But this person can't forget you or they can't get over you or something. All right, so you're not expecting this. It's going to come out of nowhere. You thought this person had moved on with their life, is doing their thing, minding their business. They're still thinking about you though. All right. So you could be out somewhere, run into this person. This is your twin. You may run into them quite often. Okay. Or you cross paths with them some way, somehow, a lot. If you thought this person was indecisive for some reason about this connection, or as if, oh, they already have their mind made up. Third party, no. We have clock. They feel like they need to make their mind up though. We have the golden mirror. Something has been very one-sided. They recognize this. There could have been an engagement in place. Like I said, there was a third party, so. But they feel like they want to take a risk and come towards you. And they don't know why that is. I feel like that's why they were pulled to look into it. Because they're like, I don't understand why I feel guided to come towards this person if I already have something else going on. But see, this relationship or connection that they're in is very one-sided, okay? And they feel a very mutual attraction to you. So it's like, just as they are into you, you are into them. The attention that they feel they give to you, you give to them. The affection, etc. Whereas whatever this other situation is, again, it's very one-sided. So this is how they become addicted to you. This person is now addicted to you, your energy, your love. They're reminiscing. I feel like if they have photos of you, they're looking at those photos. There's a lot of love in this person's heart when it comes to you. All right. A lot of admiration. Yeah, soulmates, photographs. They're sitting here looking at your pictures. Okay. We've been getting this message all day. It's been repeated. So your soulmate sitting here looking at your pictures, missing you, wanting you, feeling this yearning. Okay. So they're like, what does this mean? All right. I have this other situation over here. I understand I may not feel the most fulfilled in that situation. Nevertheless, it's a commitment. So the person is choosing to get up and do it every single day, whether they're happy in that day or not. Satisfied on that day or not, you know? So, yeah. It's like they can't deny what they're feeling. They may have tried to, but it's not working. Something like that. Yeah, coughing. They could have tried to. You could have tried to. Both parties could have tried to just leave us alone, but it's not working. Yeah, and their heart is still desiring you. Okay. Very interesting. You said, I can't do this because, you know, you have someone. You're not available. Right? You felt something, they felt something. Perhaps neither of you addressed what you were feeling because of the other person that is present, you know, out of respect for the situation. But it feels like this person is having a hard time fighting off what they're feeling. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, very toxic situation that they were in. Two of Cups. And they really do feel like this is a fated meeting. Okay. I'm getting they met you and they couldn't get their eyes off you. Okay. Once their eyes were on you, they never left. We have the Four of Cups, the Lovers. So yeah, I feel nothing else compares. You know, this other situation is not even close. I feel they feel bad for even comparing the two, but they were trying to make up their mind with this crossroad energy, the Eight of Swords, because they couldn't get you off. You know, I can't get you off my mind, but this other person is here. I know this is not right. It's not what I'm supposed to be doing, but I can't control how I feel. You know, I've tried to deny my feelings, and that's only made it worse, or it's only made the feeling stronger, something like that. And then the Five of Wands is conflict. So again, it's like the more I try to fight something off, the stronger it becomes. And even if there's a block here, which block could be toxic relationship with third parties that I'm in, still feel this way, still thinking about you, still yearning. So, you know. All right, we have two. The Ten of Cups, or the Ten of Swords. You see there? So it's like if they really want this Ten of Cups with you, something else has to end first. Yep, Death card. That's just what it is. And I feel like perhaps the person who did this reading for them told them that. Okay, they could have said, there's this person that's on your mind. I see, you know, you want to be with them, but it's something that's blocking you from being with this person. You could be afraid that if you go for it and take the risk, the person may reject you, or it may not be what you think it is. Because again, something here is unspoken. There could be many things unspoken. All right, but this person is being guided to take the action, because the only way to truly know is to take that. I mean, blue sounds like a broken record at this point, but keep in mind there's always new people coming in. So you may have heard me say something a million times. It's their very first time hearing it. They are brand new on their journey. They have no idea what's going on. They're like a deer in the headlights. Think of how you felt in the very beginning. So keep that in mind when you say, darn, we done heard this how many times? Right. But have they heard it? It's new to them. Right? So always take what resonates with you and leave the rest. But I feel this energy here where, again, you know, this person knows that the only way that something can shift or change is if I do something different. I can't keep doing the same thing, you know, and they really cannot get you off their mind. Six of Cups is memories, flashbacks, nostalgia, the past. So it's something about you in this meeting with you that they just cannot stop thinking about. Okay? So whether this is the first time they laid eyes on you, the first time you met or hung out, spent time in person, you know, the first time you had a quality time together where there was no one else around, because maybe you met in a crowded place, okay, with party, and over here they are on the subway, all right? So who knows, right? But this person is like, whatever it is that I can't get off my mind, I really can't, and I don't know why it is. So what's going on? Again, with Temperance here, Temperance is about forgiveness, right? Now, this being next to the Ten of Swords, there could have been some form of disappointment, right? Maybe you felt disappointed here, some way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, because the person was not dependable, or perhaps they're asking this person who's doing this reading, what can they do to, you know, it's like not win you over, but that's how it feels, you know. Like, how can I appeal to this person? Really, it's the action and making you feel secure. All right. Four of Swords is meditation or meditative state. So if you're a very peaceful person and you really want to protect your peace, that's really what you're all about. So if this person is going to be coming towards you, you know, you feel the connection too. You know, this is something that either you've already invested your time, energy, love, effort into, or you don't mind the idea of investing your time, energy, love into it, right? Like, you're like, yeah. Like, you feel what they feel. Again, either this is something that was addressed, or there are so many things that are unspoken, including these feelings, because third party was there. So something was done solely out of respect. And, you know, the more a person tries to fight it or block it, the stronger it gets. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? You, on the other hand, you're still not going to go against whatever your morals are. If you feel like I'm not doing a third-party situation, then that's just what that is. Right? We have the Death card. So again, transformation, change. I feel like this person's been doing a lot of meditating. Something about spiritual awakening for sure with these two energies. Certainly when twins come in contact, all right, awakening begins. So I wouldn't be surprised. We have the moon and we have the Nine of Cups. Now, the moon was hidden. Not everything is as it appears to be. So what's hidden, their feelings. Not everything is as it appears to be because, well, what you see and how it appears is, oh, third party, right? But what it is behind all that is Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is my heart's desire. What is my heart desire? 10 of Cups with 2 of Cups, lovers. Why is this urge so strong? Again, so they may not have even known, but with this soulmate energy here is definitely soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. All right, so that's the why to that. It's a fated meeting. Fool card. This is taking a leap of faith. Going for something here. Yeah, the 5 of Cups. It's either go for it or live in regret. And who wants to do that, right? Nobody. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. You're very independent. You work really hard to be where you're at. So they understand why you do what you do to protect your peace. Why you do what you do to maintain your balance. And why you're so focused. This person has no intentions on causing any distractions for you. They understand that if they come into your life, they have to be like with the program. You know what I mean? Your program is designed for you to win. It's designed for whoever is working with you to win. So if they coming in to cause any burdens or hardships, drama, chaos, you don't want it. Okay? You don't want it at all. Let us see here. For our feminines. Alright, the 9 of Wands, the Star card. Yeah, so this is healing. I feel like they're praying their way out of that situation. Because again, very toxic. Doesn't feel good at all. Alright, this could be somebody who's very reserved. Doesn't typically express their feelings and emotions. Okay. But they have them for sure. Yeah, the Emperor. They're afraid that if they made this offer, there's a possibility, you know, you would reject them, deny them, not feel the same. Something like that. Like they would fall on their face or something. Magician and the Sun. Perhaps they had felt like something with the karmic was guaranteed or something like that. Sun card. Underlying energy is 7 of Swords in reverse. So if in any way there was manipulation here involved, as far as masculine goes, not masculine being deceptive with you, but if anybody were deceptive with masculine, if anybody tried to intervene with this connection, because that's what I'm feeling, I feel like it's going to be exposed. Okay. Now let us see. We got this 5 of, Swords, 5 of Wands and the 8 of Swords, Chariot. So this overcoming the obstacles and challenges. Okay, they really want this 10 of Cups. They don't want to be without you here. Yeah, see? It's like overcoming those things to get to that 10 of Cups. Alright, Page of Cups is reconciliation or perhaps an apology for some of you. Not all of you, right? The 6 of Pentacles is reciprocity. Getting something that you've given. So if you've given a lot of love, shown a lot of love, they want to give and show that love back. You put in a lot of work, put in a lot of action. The things that you say you're going to do, you've done. They want to do the same thing. Again, they're very drawn to you. It's your energy, your vibration. Okay. Yeah, this right here, yeah, they feel like this is going to have to end. If you're open to the idea, okay, and I don't think this person has like the intentions of coming towards you and being like, hey, what do you think about this? And if you say, yeah, that's cool, then they be like, all right, let me end this with karmic. But, you know, that is definitely the way I just channeled it, though, right? Like, we're going to pray that's not how they trying to do that because they want to be on the safe side. Like, well, you know, third party is here. It's guaranteed. So I just want to make sure before I go ahead and leave third party that you down. You down? Because that could be what they're trying to do just to be on the safe side. And I don't want to judge the person, for real. Okay? Because we don't know the situation. Alright, so the person is like, listen, I feel very drawn to you. That is true. That is correct. But there is still a possibility I could fall on my face. Right? And so Why leave something that, you know, these are chains. This is, I'm chained here. This is guaranteed. Now, if I bust up out these chains to come over there, who's to say that it's going to go the way that it's supposed to go? You know, but even this, I mean, Nine of Wands is toxic. It's not good. I'm like, is this person just staying because it's familiar? And it's, you know what I'm saying? It's damn sure not comfortable. But are you staying because it's familiar? Like that? Excuse me. That's what it feels like. Yeah, Ace of Cups. And then Ace of Cups being a love offer, new love. So it's like slow to act because of this. I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's crazy. Yeah, they would have to end this first, period, dot. Okay, so there's spirit intervention here. Okay, this is why they're stepping in. They're like, no, there's a way to go about things. And that ain't it. That ain't it at all. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. See, because something else has already been built up, so it's already guaranteed. Now, am I happy with it? No. You get what I'm saying? So, however, right, it's no guarantee that everything gonna be as good as I think it's gonna be. It might feel good, but that could just be like fairy tale BS. You know, that's where this person is coming from, as a King of Swords Emperor. You know what I mean? Like, this Ten of Pentacles is right here. It might be materialistic and shallow and all these other things, but it's right here. I can see it. Now, Ten of Cups feels a little fantasy-like. Feels a little whimsical-like. So, in the event that I come over there and this is not the Ten of Cups, I'm going to be highly disappointed. That's where they're coming from. Okay? So, yeah, the Queen of Cups and the Four of Wands. Yeah, well, I don't see that happening masculine in the back of the back. I feel like, you know, they need to go ahead and have faith and trust what it is that they feel. However, to hear that, you know, might be like, right? The Ace of Swords is truth. It's clarity. It's, again, back to the faith. It's the sword of Archangel Michael. So, being set free from things, right? If you feel like you should, set yourself free, because it's not someone letting you go or saying, yeah, go ahead, you have permission. No. What? Like, excuse me? They can't tell this person where they can and cannot go. This is an Emperor, King of Swords. So it's like, if you want to, you can. But it's a matter of, do you believe in it or not? Because again, it feels a little like, you know, like fairy tale. Why would I say fairyland? That's how this person is looking at it. Okay? They're like, I don't know. It seems a little too good to be true. I don't know. Feel too good to be true. Seems too good to be true. You may look too good to be true. Something, you know. It's a lot going on with that Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. Then the Queen of Pentacles. What are you not? You are every queen. All right. So again, it's not that something is too good to be true. It's just what it is. All right. Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Hermit. So it's a matter of balancing something out. Now, I feel like for some of you, this person could have been juggling. And because of that juggling energy, you said, all right, I'm going to step to the side. You know, that's what we said in the beginning. They want to communicate, though. This is breaking their heart. This distance, this temporary separation, they don't like it. All right. Let me get some more cards right quick. All right, my loves. Let us see. Let us see, hunties. I got two more decks here. We'll see if Spirit guides me to more as of right now. That's what we got. All right. We have security. All right. It says a sense of stability and security surrounds you. Your life is balanced and you feel grounded and protected. Again, you showed up as the Queen of Pentacles. Thank you for reminding me, Spirit. You showed up as the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and I said, you're very independent. Your person knows that or sees that about you. But I just feel like when somebody is not up close and personal or a part of your everyday life, they only have an idea. They don't really know. Right? So that's where they're coming from. They're like, it sounds good, you know, it look good, but is it really what I think it is? So I feel like every which way this person could go about trying to calculate or determine where you're at and if it's really secure, stable, and safe for them to trust, they've done that. They've done that. Okay, and if this person is someone that is very practical and typically doesn't believe in, you know, like certain things, very skeptical and stuff like that, oh, they've done those things too because they want to cover all bases. You know, they want to cover all bases. They're like, well, I talked to this person, this person, this person. I did this research and I checked into this and I looked into that. And it all said the same thing, you know. They want to feel secure and safe like that before they execute any moves at all. Okay? So with attraction here, it says strong attraction binds you and another person together. This connection is both emotional and physical, drawing you closer. All right. So that's why we have the Queen of Cups, the emotions, and the Queen of Wands, the physical. All right. So we have learning. You are expanding your career through learning and self-improvement. New skills and knowledge will help you grow professionally. So when it comes to you, feminine, like you're clearly doing what you need to be doing to ensure success, like to make sure that it is guaranteed. Like rest assured, I am good, all is well over here. Okay, it says your creativity is flourishing, allowing you to bring new ideas and perspectives to all areas of your life. All right, you're very creative. And I feel like that's another thing too with the Nine of Pentacles. You know, it's more like a self-reliant, very independent kind of thing, right? This person is not doing it because, oh, I'm seeking validation or approval. I'm doing what feels good to me. I'm doing what makes me happy. I'm doing what makes me feel secure. You know, Queen of Pentacles. Security is very important to the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel because you have this whole Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy to you, the person may think, oh, I just don't want to get caught up with thinking something seems better than it is. Something looks better than it is. And I can't say I'm mad at them about that, right? It's just a responsible thing. All right, success. It says career success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded and significant progress is being made. With the underlying energy of coexistence, okay? You have balanced independence and connection in your relationship with mutual respect and supporting fostering growth together, okay? So you and this person are two independent individuals. You're going to allow each other to be free, do your own thing, your own way, grow, be on your own journeys, walk your own path, but still be on that journey together, still walk a path together, you know? That's amazing. And we have, yeah, collaboration. So it's like the Three of Pentacles energy. They bring their skills, talents, resources. You bring your skills, talents, resources together and see what you make. All right? I'm sure it'll be something amazing. A lot of pentacles here in this energy between you and your person. So in the event that this fated connection comes together the way it's meant to, it's definitely going to be stable. Okay. We have headstrong. It says maybe it's time to get out of your own way. Nobody knows everything, and there will be times when you will just have to accept that. Okay, I believe it was this reading or the last where I mentioned that, like, nobody knows everything. Okay, remain teachable, remain coachable. All right. Comfort. It says, at certain times in our lives, we all need to be comforted. Allow yourself to accept the comfort of others and learn positive ways to comfort yourself also. Okay. Refresh, recharge. Take time out from the busy and stressful world around you. Take a moment to feel the sun on your face. Wiggle your toes in the grass and get back grounded. Okay. So somebody has been grounding or needs to ground. Somebody has been relaxing or needs to relax more, do things that bring comfort to themselves, whether it be you or your person. Okay, we have conqueror. Today you are a conqueror. You are able to overcome anything life throws at you. Let's do this. All right, I like that. Let's do this. Okay, the underlying energy is self-care. Self-care is not being selfish. You're investing in the most precious thing on earth. You. Oh, I really like this card. I'm just saying, we're all connected. So we all need to invest into ourselves like that. We're all connected to the earth. Okay? It's like, how can we take care of the earth without we taking care of us? How can we take care of us without we taking care of the earth? You know? How can we take care of each other unless we're taking care of ourselves? How can we take care of ourselves if we're taking care of each other? You see where Boo's going with this? So like, just make sure you're taking care. Take care of you, take care of others, be loving, you know? But I feel like what you're putting out there is coming right back to you. You are a conqueror. You're headstrong, but You know, you need to get out your own way sometimes, okay? If this is a situation that Spirit wants to come together, let it come together in divine timing. You don't have to rush it or press the issue. You also don't have to pause your life or be at a standstill, right? You can say, well, Blue, you know, I heard this, that, and the other 3 weeks ago, and I haven't heard anything yet. Well, sometimes, you know, certain things don't resonate with everyone. Only take what resonates with you and always leave the rest. If you're looking for something tailored specifically to your personal situation, that's what personal readings are for, and you can find that information in the description box beneath this video. But other than that, my dears, that is the reading. Let me see. We have memories, okay? So again with the photos, but it says memories are to be cherished, especially fond ones of friends and family. What is a good memory that will make you smile today? So yeah, I feel like they have a really great memory when it comes to you when they think about it. And again, something about photos. All right, but those are the messages. So I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and huggies.